All right, guys, today we're going to talk about your next mini project, which has to do with color wheel art. So last week we talked about color theory and the color wheel, and we said that there are 12 colors on the color wheel. Okay, those are the standard 12 colors that make up the standard color wheel in art. All right, again, notice the primary yellow, blue, and red, the secondary orange, green, and violet, and then the rest are classified as tertiary or intermediate colors. All right, but again, it makes up the 12 slices of the color wheel. All right, 12 pizza slices. So what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be starting on your next project. And basically, your next project is going to take the concept of the color wheel, which is circular in nature with 12 colors, and you're going to create a color wheel artwork. All right, so I'm going to show you a couple of examples of what that looks like so you get an idea and you can be inspired for your next artwork. So this would be a design example of a color wheel artwork, right? You can see all the 12 colors are there, they're equally spaced. This artist decided to go with circles inside circles with black, and then of course the 12 colors of the color wheel, all right? Going in order: yellow, yellow, orange, orange, red, so on and so forth until he or she completed the 12 colors of the color wheel. Here we have another, again, radial design using pattern, and they really turned it into almost like a mandala design within the 12 slices of the color wheel. Using clean lines, everything is evenly spaced, just beautifully executed. Another radial mandala-like design using almost like leaves and petals of a flower to create that color wheel artwork. This was nice and creative because this kind of elevates the design again, which is a circular design, but using almost like these cartoon or character-like figures to complete the color wheel. This is not your generic color wheel, but it's beautiful and creative. And again, just executing each color perfectly to create a circular design. This artist decided to be inspired by the Macintosh apple. This is a little bit more abstract. I can appreciate this just because it is executed well, right? Yes, the colors are not divided super equally into the 12 pizza slices, but there's still the circular design, and it's a beautiful transition from yellow to yellow-orange to red-orange to red, and so on and so forth. Here, this is also a nice design that uses actually more than 12 colors. I wouldn't try and go for more than 12 colors unless you've had experience with color wheel. But this is a great example of just incorporating like the art and the color wheel and just a nice, clean design, okay? Notice that my emphasis on the word clean and neat. This is another design that really takes it to the next level as it elevates the idea of the color wheel and designs within each slice of pizza, right? And then this artist really said, okay, well, I love nature, so I'm going to incorporate natural designs within each slice of the color wheel. This is also another classic, using the iris of the eye to create the color wheel within the eye. Nicely executed. A guitar, using again the circular design within the guitar. Great color use here. Again, you can see beautiful transition from yellow to yellow-green, green, blue-green to blue violet, and so on and so forth. So for your next project, which you're going to be doing in your sketchbook on the page after the notes of the color wheel, you're going to be creating a color wheel artwork, okay? It has to be circular, right? Most of the ideas that we looked at just now are circular. So be creative, right? Don't copy another idea. I think that that's really important. Do not copy something else deliberately. Be inspired, yes, borrow ideas, yes, absolutely, but do not copy another artwork. Your artwork has to be bigger than 6 by 6 inches. It should be neat. It should be well executed, super creative. And I would love if you used color pencils and or markers and or paint. That means you can mix them if you want to. You don't have to just stick to one medium. I think what would also be a nice idea is if you incorporated collage, like if you have magazines at home, you can cut up all the different yellows, you can cut up all the different yellow oranges, and you can collage it in there somehow, especially if you're not really feeling the paint, or the other types of art media. You cannot do this digitally. It needs to be executed by hand, okay? Again, it says they're completed on a blank page in the sketchbook, and your final design cannot have any pencil marks showing, okay? Again, there are 12 colors of the color wheel. It has to include a minimum of those 12 colors. All right, and you can see at the beginning of this video, I included that color wheel in there, the chart, if you needed it. Okay, today you're starting this design in your sketchbook. You're gonna have today, and you're actually gonna have Friday's class to complete this. So please ignore the Thursday there. You are gonna have today and Friday to complete this. So today you should work for a good hour to get an hour's worth of work done. All right, this project should be a minimum of 2 hours of work, which means you want to come up with a design that you know that you yourself can complete in 2 hours, right? I know when you're putting minimal effort. The idea is to get something done that's between 2 and 2.5, 3 hours of work, but you will only have today during class and Friday during class to complete this. Is going to be due at the end of class on Friday. It's important, again, that you do not copy. If you need to see the requirements, I will post them up here again. All right, take a screenshot if you need to. It needs to be bigger than 6 by 6. And it needs to be a clean, beautifully executed design that, again, is not copied, okay? Radial design. Go back through this video, watch it again and again to make sure that you understand the requirements. And then email me if you have any questions. But again, at the end of class today, you are submitting a picture of your progress. And I would say getting at least half of it done today, right? Find out what you want to do, start to sketch it out, start to get it done, and do your best. All right, and have fun with this because it's turning the color wheel, which is so important in art. You're making it into your own artwork. All right, good luck, guys.